God says, a bank official just stared at your name in shock. A secret heavenly check, written in amounts the earth cannot comprehend, has just been deposited in your name. You have exactly 2 minutes to recognize who sent it, and why this miracle could change everything. My child, this is not an accident. The alarms of heaven are ringing in your favor. Something divine just landed, and it's bigger than you've ever imagined. You are chosen. You are seen. You are next in line for something the enemy can't block. Comment Amen if you can feel the shift. Something sacred is being released as you read this. For years, you have cried in silence, fought battles you never shared, and walked through valleys that made your knees weak. I was there. I saw every tear. I heard every thought you whispered when no one else was around. I didn't forget you. I didn't ignore you. I've been storing your breakthroughs, and today, a release was ordered. A divine deposit has been transferred into your spiritual account. Heaven has moved. Before you go further, I ask from the deepest part of my heart, if this touches even the smallest corner of your soul, like this video. It helps lift my word higher, so someone else in need doesn't miss their miracle. My angels are already on assignment. The bank of heaven is not like the systems of this world. It never declines. It never delays without divine purpose. My vaults are filled with what belongs to you. But I don't release by accident. I release by purpose, by alignment, by obedience. And right now, you are stepping into obedience by just listening. Don't underestimate what this moment is unlocking. Declare 11:11 in the comments to stand in agreement with what I've released for your life today. You weren't supposed to see this by coincidence. The spiritual alarms in your atmosphere have gone off. Your name is being shouted in rooms you didn't even know existed. You've been underestimated, overlooked, and at times, completely forgotten by people, but not by me. I have been watching you like a father watches his child's every move. You may have been hidden, but you were never forsaken. The vault of my blessing is now wide open. This check, my child, it's not paper. It's prophecy. It carries the weight of answered prayers. It is soaked in mercy and sealed with favor. The amount isn't just trillions, it's value you can't calculate. It's healing for your body, peace for your heart, restoration for what you lost, justice for what was stolen, and clarity for the confusion you've wrestled with. It's all being transferred. You're not imagining things. You're receiving something real. The enemy tried to delay it, but what I deposit no demon can deny. The ones who mocked your faith will have to watch your favor unfold. You've endured the drought, now feel the rain of miracles wash over your life. You've endured nights where you couldn't sleep from worry, now I'm wrapping your soul in peace. You've watched others rise while you stayed stuck. But I say to you now, it's your turn. Comment 222 if you believe my timing is always right, even when it felt delayed. The spiritual transaction is complete. The veil has been torn. The spiritual embargo over your life is broken. Every system that tried to cage you is now collapsing. Chains are snapping off your name, your finances, your emotions, your home. You didn't need to fight harder, you needed to trust deeper. And because you did, I am honoring you with divine recompense. I see your sacrifices. The moments you gave when you had nothing left. The times you encouraged others while feeling empty yourself. The prayers you whispered when it felt like I was silent. Those moments weren't forgotten. I stored them as seeds. And now, you are harvesting in joy what you sowed in tears. The bank executive who saw your name in this divine realm didn't just witness a number, he witnessed a destiny. Heaven has classified you under the category of unstoppable favor. You are being marked with a new spiritual signature. No more spiritual overdrafts. No more bankruptcy of hope. Your soul account is full. I am not just restoring what you lost, I'm multiplying what you never expected. I'm releasing a backdated overflow. What was supposed to reach you in past seasons is being added to this deposit. This is not a trickle. This is an outpour. You will look back and see this moment as the pivot. The turning. The beginning of your testimony. Write 555 in the comments if you receive this with all your heart. You've waited a long time. Too long. But now the timing is sacred. I will not allow this moment to slip away. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. You've been set apart for this exact moment in eternity. The heavenly check is in your name. And my signature is written in mercy, soaked in love, sealed with eternal purpose. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. God says, I'm not just speaking this into the air. I'm releasing this into your atmosphere. What's written in your name is no longer a promise waiting in the clouds, it's now a divine reality landing at your feet. The spiritual check wasn't just deposited into your life randomly. It was hand-delivered by angels who wept with joy while releasing it. They sang your name as they carried the sealed favor from my throne straight into your destiny. Comment 1212 if you know deep down something sacred just shifted for you. The bank executive who saw your name in the system of glory didn't see a number, he saw a legacy. I placed your name next to a divine figure so high, so holy, that it caused the atmosphere around you to break open. You may not understand how yet, but my move is already unfolding. You're about to witness acceleration like never before. What took others a lifetime to earn, you will see released without strain because I have chosen to show you that when I bless, I don't do it halfway. Do not shrink yourself to match what others think is realistic. I don't bless based on earthly logic. I bless based on eternal purpose. You've endured what broke others. You've walked through trials that were meant to silence your hope. But instead of giving up, you kept your eyes on me. Even when the tears burned your eyes, you still called my name. And for that, I'm honoring you with miracles no human hand can stop. You are not disqualified. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. I am placing your feet on the foundation of a new beginning. Watch me flip the script. What the enemy tried to write in pain, I am rewriting in glory. The pen is in my hand, and I'm declaring an ending soaked in favor and a beginning dripping with unstoppable joy. Write 777 in the comments to agree with this turnaround now taking root. My child, this check has your pain accounted for. Every sleepless night, every broken piece of your heart, every betrayal you had to swallow in silence, it has all been seen. I turned every piece of your sorrow into divine currency. I converted your battles into blessings. That's why the amount written is beyond trillions. No system on earth could ever hold the worth of what I've poured into your life. There were moments you didn't think you'd make it. And yet, you did. There were days you whispered prayers even while your soul was trembling with doubt. But you didn't walk away from me. You didn't abandon faith. You kept going. And that kind of resilience does not return empty. That kind of faith brings down walls, opens gates, and shakes heaven into releasing overflow. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being faithful. And you have been. I'm proud of you. I truly am. Heaven has watched your fight. And now, it's your time to rest in my reward. Comment 999 if you receive this with bold faith in your heart. Don't try to understand every detail. This miracle was never meant to make sense. It was meant to be divine. Let me show you what I do when you stop trying to figure it all out and just trust me. The check was deposited not because you earned it by works, but because you are aligned by faith. My grace covers what your efforts never could. This moment is sacred. Don't rush past it. Pause and feel me near. Let my peace wrap around you like a warm blanket on a cold night. Let my favor sink into your bones and remind you that you are not just anyone, you are my beloved. You were chosen for this hour. Set apart for this blessing. Prepared for this miracle. I've placed a hedge around your blessing. No force can steal it. No lie can cancel it. No delay can block it anymore. This time, it's coming all the way through. This time, you won't be left behind. This time, you will rise. Breathe deeply, my child. You're walking into a fresh beginning. The chapter of almost and not yet is closed. The page is turned. Your yes has unlocked my now. You are about to see what eyes haven't seen. You're about to carry what hands have not touched. And you're about to speak testimonies that others will hear and say, only God could do that. Stay close. Keep your heart tender. More is coming. This miracle deposit is just the beginning. The windows of heaven are still open, and your name is still echoing in the courts of my glory. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. God says, I am pouring this blessing into your life in a way that cannot be reversed. The divine check wasn't written to be voided. It wasn't sent to tease you. It was declared from my throne with intention, precision, and power. Every digit written is backed by heaven's authority. Every promise attached to it is sealed in my everlasting covenant with you. You may not have seen this coming, but I have been preparing it long before your pain even started. Comment 1010 to step fully into what I have written in your name. The systems of this world cannot comprehend what is happening. The spiritual check has caused a shift not only in your life but in the atmosphere around you. People who once ignored you will start to notice something different. Not because you are trying to prove anything, but because my glory on you cannot be hidden anymore. You are now wearing the fragrance of favor. The light I've placed on you will shine through every shadow the enemy tried to put over your life. This miracle you are receiving now is not delayed. It's right on time. Yes, the wait was long. But every moment was a divine setup. I was protecting you from counterfeit doors. I was aligning the right people, the right timing, the right opportunities. If I had released this sooner, you would have settled for less than what I intended. But now, you are ready to carry the weight of what I'm pouring. I am not just giving you a blessing. I'm giving you the strength, wisdom, and vision to hold it. The check is only the beginning. What's coming with it is restoration, authority, honor, and clarity. This isn't just about finances. It's about fullness. You are about to walk in joy again. You are about to feel whole again. Write 1515 in the comments if you're receiving this in full faith. You've been fighting silent battles, and now I'm giving you public peace. You've been giving while empty, and now I'm filling your life to overflow. You've been surviving on scraps of hope, and now I'm laying a feast in front of your enemies. Everything that was sent to harm you is now working in your favor. I have flipped the script. I have reversed the curse. I have rerouted the blessing. What you thought was rejection was redirection. What you thought was delay was divine protection. What you thought was failure was foundation. I have been shaping your destiny behind the curtain. And now, I'm opening the stage. The curtains are rising. Your story is about to be told, not with sorrow, but with praise. This divine check has been stamped by the authority of heaven. It's more than just provision, it's prophecy being fulfilled. My promises are not shallow. They are eternal. And you are standing right now at the doorway of one of the most powerful fulfillments of your life. Comment 1717 if you believe the heavens are wide open over you right now. Do not fear what comes next. Do not shrink back. You are not walking alone. I am walking before you, beside you, and behind you. I have assigned angels to surround you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No tongue that rises to curse you will stand. I have commanded peace, abundance, and restoration to follow you wherever you go. You are not the same person who entered the valley. You've been refined in the fire. You've been strengthened in the struggle. You've been equipped through every heartbreak. And now, you are prepared to walk in purpose. This miracle check was not just to bless you, it was to position you. Your life is about to influence others, speak hope to the weary, and bring light to the dark places. Get ready. Your environment will shift. Your language will shift. Your faith will grow. You'll begin to notice small signs at first, then larger moves. Don't second-guess them. Don't dismiss them. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. The blessing has landed. My eyes are on you, and my hand is upon you. Keep your heart focused on me. Don't get distracted. Stay in alignment. Because what's coming next will not just touch your life, it will transform it. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch, and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. God says, this is not a moment for doubt. This is a moment for bold, unshakable faith. The divine check written in your name is not symbolic, it is spiritual reality backed by my word, my promises, and my power. When I say it's yours, there is no force in heaven, on earth, or under it that can revoke it. The breakthrough has been signed, sealed, and now it is being delivered into your life. What was held up is being released. What was hidden is being revealed. Comment Amen to receive this in the fullness of your spirit. You were not overlooked. You were not skipped. You were being positioned. I had to wait until your heart was steady, your faith matured, and your surroundings purified. Because this miracle is heavy, it carries weight, it carries purpose, and it carries impact. It is not just for you. It will overflow into others. Your children will be touched by it. Your family will be changed by it. Generations after you will feel the wave of what I am giving to you today. This is more than money. It is mercy. This is more than provision. It is prophecy in action. The check released into your name has layered meaning. It covers you financially, yes. But it also touches the areas that no one sees, your brokenness, your weariness, your questions, your waiting. This is me reminding you that I saw everything. And I didn't forget. The enemy hoped you would give up just before this moment. He wanted you to doubt, to turn away, to believe the lie that nothing would ever change. But you held on. Even if it was by a thread, you held on. And that thread of faith was enough for me to step in and move mountains. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. And you were. Comment 11:11 if you believe this divine deposit will never be reversed. Right now, something is shifting in the unseen. Angels are moving. Chains are breaking. Walls are falling. The things that felt impossible last season are suddenly being made possible. And it's not because of your strength, it's because of your surrender. You gave me your heart. You gave me your pain. And now, I'm giving you restoration in a way that will shake the very foundation of your past. You will no longer live in survival mode. You will live in supernatural supply. The dryness is ending. The famine is over. The storm is calming. You've walked through fire, and now you will walk through favor. You've sown in sorrow, and now you will reap in joy. You've cried through nights, and now you will dance in the light of my goodness. Let this be your sign. Let this be the moment your spirit remembers forever. I did not forget you. I did not abandon you. I was with you through it all. And now, I am rewarding you. You don't need to figure out how it will happen. Just stay open. Stay faithful. Stay near to me. Comment 222 to declare you trust my timing, even when it's unexpected. The doors that once shut in your face will now swing wide open. The people who walked away from you will witness the glory I'm placing on you. The places you were rejected from will now request your presence. I am not just blessing you. I am honoring you. I am lifting your name with my hand and placing it where no darkness can touch it. This isn't temporary. This isn't random. This is eternal. What I'm releasing into your life will leave a mark. Not just on you, but on everyone connected to you. Watch how your testimony will birth healing in others. Watch how your breakthrough will open doors for people you love. Watch how I use your life as proof that I still do the impossible. So don't give in to fear now. The hard part is behind you. This next chapter will not look like your past. Your story is taking a divine turn. The check has cleared. The blessing is confirmed. And the windows of heaven are still open, pouring what you couldn't earn but will now carry with strength and humility. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. God says, I have seen the depths of your despair, the places no one else knows about. I have watched you cry in silence, praying for relief, pleading for answers. I want you to know, I didn't turn away. I was there, right beside you, collecting every tear, every sigh, every cry of your heart. And now, I am responding, not with small comfort, but with a miracle so large, the heavens themselves are rejoicing as it reaches you. The check has been released. The favor has been written in your name. And it will not return void. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I have written for you. I need you to understand, this moment isn't luck. It's not coincidence. It's divine orchestration. What I'm doing in your life right now has been in motion for a long time. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak was part of the preparation. You were never being punished. You were being protected. Because what I'm trusting you with now is too big, too holy, too full of impact to be placed in unready hands. But now, you're ready. Your spirit has been humbled. Your heart has been softened. Your ears are finally open to my voice in a deeper way. And that's why the check is landing now. Not just to rescue you, but to lift you to where I always intended for you to be. This was always the plan. It just wasn't time before. But now, it is. The enemy will panic when he sees what I'm about to do through you. He thought you were finished. He thought the last storm would break you. But instead, it birthed a stronger faith inside you. It awakened something holy. And now, I will use that fire to set your life ablaze with purpose. You will rise from this moment not just as someone who received a miracle, but as someone who carries my glory. Comment 555 if you know you are walking into the season you prayed for. You've been tired. You've been worn out. You've been trying to stay hopeful while feeling like nothing was moving. But I tell you now, things were moving in ways you couldn't see. Behind the scenes, in spiritual realms, battles were being fought on your behalf. Angels were clearing paths, removing blockages, rerouting blessings that were stolen. And now, the skies are open. What was stuck is being released. Don't doubt this moment. Don't question why now. Just receive it. Let me bless you. Let me reward your faithfulness. Let me carry you into this next season with peace and assurance that I, your God, have not forgotten a single thing you asked me for in the secret place. The check isn't just money, it's my yes to every prayer you thought went unanswered. And I'm not just releasing what you asked for. I'm adding to it. I'm blessing you in ways you didn't think to pray for. Because I know the desires of your heart even better than you do. I see what you really need. And I am pouring it out now: healing, relationships, clarity, purpose, favor, and supernatural opportunities. Comment Amen if you're ready to walk boldly into this new chapter. You will soon see doors open that you didn't knock on. People will show up with blessings you didn't ask for. Things will align without effort, because I am doing it. You'll feel my presence in rooms you thought were empty. You'll sense my guidance in decisions you used to feel confused about. I'm not just sending the miracle, I'm sending myself with it. Because more than the check, more than the favor, more than the breakthrough, I want you to know me. I want you to feel my love, not just in the good times, but in every single step. I want you to wake up with peace and go to sleep with purpose. I want your life to be so full of me that nothing of this world can shake you again. So don't fear the unknown. Don't look back at what you lost. Don't replay the pain in your mind. Look ahead. Lift your eyes. The blessing is here. The moment is now. And your name is still echoing in heaven as the one I have chosen for this divine release. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. God says, the weight of what I'm placing in your life right now cannot be measured by earthly numbers. This isn't just about wealth. This is about legacy. What I've released into your spiritual account is meant to shift your entire bloodline. Your children's children will walk in the shade of the trees you are planting today. This check in the spirit carries restoration, revival, and generational transformation. It is not a temporary blessing. It is a permanent shift. Comment 1212 if you believe the generational blessing begins with you. You need to hear this clearly. Nothing the enemy did has canceled your promise. Yes, there were losses. Yes, there were betrayals. Yes, there were silent battles you barely survived. But what the enemy didn't know is that those very things only pushed you closer to me. And when you draw close to me, I draw even closer to you. I used the pain to prepare the platform. I used the delay to develop the strength. Now, I'm pouring out the reward. You are entering a season where things will come together without force. You won't need to chase, beg, or strive. Doors will open without pressure. Relationships will align without confusion. Finances will shift without strain. Because this blessing is not born out of your efforts, it's born out of my covenant. My child, I am not blessing you because you deserve it. I'm blessing you because you believed me even when you couldn't see the way. This check, this miracle, has my handwriting all over it. I wrote your name on it in the fire. I signed it with my own blood. I sealed it in heaven's courts. And now, it has reached your hands. There will be evidence. You will not have to convince people of what I've done. They will see it. They will feel it. They will say, only God could have done this. Comment 777 if you believe this blessing will speak louder than every lie spoken against you. There is a reason you're still standing. There's a reason you didn't break under the pressure. My hand has been holding you through every storm. Even when you thought you were alone, I was there, fighting for you, shielding you, lifting you up when you didn't have strength. And now, I am preparing a table before you. In the presence of every voice that ever spoke against your destiny, I am honoring you openly. You may have walked through hell, but now you will walk in heaven's harvest. You may have felt forgotten, but now you will be favored. This is the part of your story where I begin to restore everything the enemy stole, and more. Double for your trouble. Honor for your shame. Laughter for your sorrow. My word promises it, and I do not lie. Hold on to your peace. Don't let fear whisper lies into your ear. You are not going backward. The ground you've gained in the Spirit is protected. I have stationed angels around your promise. No demon can access what I've covered. This release is guarded by my glory. Comment 999 if you trust that heaven has placed a seal over your miracle. From this day forward, your life will not be marked by struggle. It will be marked by favor. You will still have challenges, but they will not break you. They will shape you. You will move differently. Speak differently. Think differently. Because your spirit knows, you've been touched by something divine. And once you've tasted my glory, you can never go back to living in lack. I want you to know, even in the moments where you feel unsure, I am sure. I am always sure. I never second guess what I've written for you. I never regret what I've given you. I do not make mistakes. If I've deposited this in your name, then you are fully equipped to carry it. There will be moments in the coming days where things shift suddenly. Do not panic. It's me. Moving people. Rearranging pieces. Opening paths. What feels unfamiliar is not unsafe, it's holy. Stay close to me. Stay anchored. I will never lead you into something without also giving you the grace to stand in it. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch, and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. God says, "My child, you have cried long enough. You have waited with patience, prayed in silence, and carried pain that no one understood. But today, I'm shifting the weight off your shoulders. I'm lifting the burdens that tried to crush your spirit. The check you received in the Spirit is not just a deposit of favor, it's a declaration that the struggle season is over. You are stepping into my abundance. You are entering into a season that only my hand could make possible." Comment 1717 if you believe the struggle is breaking and the shift is here. You may not feel worthy. You may question if this miracle is really for you. But I didn't choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because I see what others don't. I see the heart that keeps trusting me through the chaos. I see the soul that bends but refuses to break. And I reward that kind of faith. I honor that kind of obedience. That's why I've released this now, not because you earned it, but because I am your Father, and I love to bless my children. This blessing was scheduled. The enemy tried to interfere, but I outranked him. He tried to delay it, distract you, and discourage you, but what I author cannot be blocked. The check was written in the language of heaven, with eternal ink, and signed with my promise. It will not bounce. It will not fade. It will not disappear. What I've released is rooted in eternity, and it will follow you for the rest of your life. You're not just receiving something that will change a moment, you're receiving something that will shift your atmosphere, your mindset, your household. Get ready to see me in ways you've never seen before. Get ready for my voice to become clearer. My presence to feel stronger. My peace to become your foundation. Because this isn't just about what I gave, it's about how close I'm drawing you to me. Comment 1111 if you feel that closeness already wrapping around your heart. I've seen every sacrifice. The times you gave to others when you had very little. The times you encouraged others while you were barely holding on yourself. The way you stayed kind when you could have turned bitter. I noticed it all. And I'm repaying every single act of faith with a harvest so full, you won't have room to contain it. This is divine recompense. This is heaven's reward for a soul that stayed faithful. The bank systems of earth didn't see this coming. But heaven's system knew your name the entire time. This check wasn't processed overnight. It's been written through seasons of obedience, soaked in tears, built through faith, and finalized with praise. That's why it's so valuable. That's why it's marked urgent in the Spirit. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. What I'm releasing now won't just bring relief, it will bring revival. Your story is going to touch hearts. Your journey will lead others to me. People who once laughed at your struggle will be in awe of your restoration. I'm putting a new light in your eyes, a new strength in your step, and a new authority in your voice. Comment 222 if you're ready to walk in that new authority starting today. And yes, it will feel overwhelming at times. But don't run from it. Sit with it. Let my goodness wash over you. Let the peace I promised wrap around you. You don't have to do anything to keep this blessing flowing, just stay close to me. I am your source. I am your provider. I am your protector. I am your peace. Let the past go. You're not living there anymore. Don't rehearse the hurt. Don't replay the losses. The page has turned. The story has shifted. You are no longer surviving, you are soaring. The wings I gave you are ready to fly. And the path I've cleared is free from the traps that once caught you. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. God says, now is the time to hold your head high, not in pride, but in praise. The blessing I've released over your life is not small, and neither is the season you're walking into. This divine check you've received is not just the end of lack, it's the beginning of overflow. The drought is over. The delay has expired. You're stepping into days of divine fulfillment, where every promise starts to bloom in full color. No more waiting. No more wondering. This is your time. Comment Amen if your heart feels this confirmation deep in your spirit. You didn't stumble here by accident. Every moment in your life, even the painful ones, were leading you to this divine alignment. I was behind every closed door you didn't understand. I was the hand holding you when your world was falling apart. And now, I'm showing you why I let certain things fall away. You thought I was taking, but I was clearing space. You thought I was quiet, but I was speaking through the silence. I was preparing the way for this very moment. The check is not just financial provision, it's spiritual permission. Permission to walk in rooms you once felt unworthy to enter. Permission to dream again, believe again, try again. I'm giving you access. Access to opportunities, healing, peace, love, and purpose. I'm not just bringing resources, I'm bringing resurrection. Everything that felt lifeless is coming alive again, touched by the breath of my spirit. Comment 1515 if you receive the breath of new life flowing over your path. This miracle was already paid for. You don't have to strive to earn it. My Son already paid the full price. That's why grace is so powerful. It shows up where you least expect it, and covers what you could never fix on your own. You didn't have to be perfect to receive this. You just had to be positioned. And you are. Right now. Right here. You are in the place where heaven meets earth, and miracles move freely. You'll begin to notice the change. Not just in what happens around you, but what's shifting inside of you. The fear that once kept you small will begin to break. The shame that once weighed you down will begin to lift. The doubts that once shouted so loudly will begin to grow silent. Because my voice will get louder in your life. And where my voice is, peace follows. I have given angels charge over this blessing. You will not lose it. You will not drop it. You will not waste it. I have prepared you to carry it. What was once too heavy for you is now being lifted. You are stronger than you think, and more anointed than you know. There's a divine grace on you now, and it's going to touch everything you do. Comment 1010 if you feel that grace covering you even now. From this point forward, I want you to expect me. Expect me in the little things and the big ones. Expect me in the random moments, the quiet days, the unexpected encounters. Because I'm going to keep showing up. I didn't bless you just to disappear. I'm not a one-time miracle, I'm an everlasting source. Stay close to me, and I will continue to pour out what no man can stop. Let this moment be sacred. Let it remind you that I am not finished. What I started, I will complete. What I promised, I will perform. I'm not a man that I should lie, and I don't tease my children with hope. I fulfill every word I speak. This check is proof. It's evidence that even when you couldn't see it, I was working for your good. Your name is safe in my hands. Your future is safe in my plan. Your purpose is secure in my promise. No matter what happens next, remember, this was never about what you could do. It was always about what I already decided to give you. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. God says, what I've placed in your hands is not ordinary. It's sacred. This isn't just a deposit from heaven, it's a signature of trust. I trust you with this blessing. I trust you with this weight. I trust you with this overflow. The divine check written in your name carries my confidence, my favor, and my eternal protection. Nothing can remove it. Nothing can erase what I have authored for you. It is sealed by my Spirit, covered in my mercy, and released by my love. Comment Amen to accept this sacred trust with humility and gratitude. I didn't just send you a breakthrough. I sent you proof that I am who I say I am. Your season of doubt is over. Your season of surviving is behind you. From this moment on, you are walking in certainty. Not in yourself, but in me. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I don't change, and I don't fail. You have cried asking if I see you, if I hear you, and this miracle is your answer. I see. I hear. And I act in perfect timing. Let go of the old mindset that told you to expect less. Let go of the voices that made you shrink. I'm not calling you to hide. I'm calling you to stand boldly in what I've given you. You don't need to explain your blessing to anyone. You don't owe the world an apology for my favor. This was heaven's decision. This was your inheritance. This was my timing. No permission from man was required. Comment 11:11 if you're ready to walk boldly without needing anyone's approval. The divine check isn't just clearing in the spirit, it's producing fruit in the natural. You will begin to see shifts quickly. Emails, calls, opportunities, surprises. Open doors that once seemed locked. Things that once took years will now come together in days. The weight of delay is lifting. The fog of confusion is clearing. What was complicated is becoming simple. I am smoothing your path, not because of effort, but because of my favor. And this time, you won't lose it. This time, you won't sabotage it. This time, you won't run from it. You've grown. You've matured. You've learned how to surrender. And now, I trust you to carry this well. I'm giving you not only the blessing, but the wisdom to sustain it. I'm giving you clarity where you once had chaos. I'm giving you vision where you once had fear. What I'm doing in you will overflow into everything connected to you. Your home will feel it. Your health will feel it. Your relationships will be healed. Your emotions will find balance. Your spirit will find rest. Because I am not just blessing your circumstances, I'm blessing your soul. This is inner healing. This is deep restoration. This is me pouring myself into the cracks and making you whole again. Comment 222 if you feel the peace of my presence settling over you now. You will no longer question if you're worthy. You will no longer replay the voices that tried to convince you you're too broken to be blessed. I am the God who takes broken pieces and builds altars out of them. I am the God who takes what was shattered and turns it into a story that sets others free. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every scar is part of the signature I placed on this check. Get ready, my child. You're about to walk into rooms where your name was spoken long before you arrived. You're about to step into places prepared just for you. You don't need to chase. You don't need to beg. You just need to be still and know that I am God. I will cause your name to rise like the morning sun. I will place you where you were always meant to be. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. God says, I have waited for this moment just as long as you have. I've watched your journey. I've seen you stand when it would have been easier to fall. I've heard you worship while you were still bleeding. I've seen the way you chose to believe, even when everything around you told you to stop hoping. That's why I didn't just release a blessing, I released an outpouring. A divine flood of everything I've stored up for you. The check was only the beginning. Now, the floodgates are open. Comment Amen if you receive every drop of what I've released for you. I've released favor that can't be traced by logic. I've placed your name on opportunities you haven't even applied for. I've touched hearts on your behalf before you've even spoken a word. That's what happens when I move. Things shift without your effort. Doors open without your knock. It's not about what you can do, it's about what I've already done. You've stepped into a divine current. And now, you'll be carried by grace, not by striving. Don't be surprised when things start moving fast. You're no longer in delay. You're no longer in the wilderness. You're in the season of acceleration. What used to take you years to understand will suddenly make sense. What once drained you will now develop you. What once felt like loss will now be seen as preparation. I'm redeeming time. I'm restoring what was taken. I'm repaying what was owed. Comment 999 if you believe that lost time is being restored over your life right now. There is more coming. Yes, more. Because I don't do anything halfway. I don't bless in pieces. I pour out until it overflows. I don't give you just enough to get by, I give you more than enough to bless others. What's being deposited in your life is going to be too much to keep to yourself. You will become a blessing to people who once pitied you. You will carry hope into places that forgot how to believe. But I also need you to stay grounded. As the favor flows, stay close to me. Do not let pride whisper lies. Do not let people distract you. I gave this to you, and I will show you how to carry it. My voice will become your compass. My peace will become your shield. The louder the world gets, the closer I will whisper. And when you need strength, I will be the one who lifts you. This isn't a temporary breakthrough. This is a lifestyle of walking in my will. I'm teaching you to steward the miraculous. I'm giving you wisdom to manage increase. I'm surrounding you with people who can handle your anointing. I'm removing every counterfeit, every distraction, every threat to your destiny. Because this blessing is too precious to be polluted. Comment 555 if you believe I'm protecting what I've placed in your life.